Oh, hello there, and welcome to episode 75 of Damsels in Dicestress, Demons and Daughters. Shall we begin?
Yeah!
First, let's have a recap of what happened last episode.
To fix things, to get Gilbert to save the world, we need to return to Bledlow.
We must go home. And we need the Viscount. After all, it was his idea. I am happy to give him what he wishes.
Are you suggesting we bring him with us?
We will need him.
Edward, is it you? Are you back?
What happened?
I think we can be all right, Edward.
I'm so relieved to hear you say so. My darling, may I kiss you?
She nods.
And then leave and go to the Brotherhood. She'll drop the glass and she'll drink from the bottle. Except on,
We shall leave it at
the
that,
offence
shall
of
we?
my mother's death. You remember Harold? You saw what I got like at Bedlam.
I was not there to stop it. There was nothing I could do.
What happened? How was she around? Why were you there? Why wasn't Harold? What happened?
Yes, if I had been there, if I had left slightly earlier in the day, no doubt I could have. And I have held that burden, of course.
I pull a sword on him.
Now, Talia, sit down. You've had 3 drinks on probably an empty stomach, so you're letting it go to your head. Talia, sit down, Talia, please. And
I'll take a final drink and I'll put it in front of Harold.
And Frederick still just sits there in his chair.
It's just like you, isn't it? Letting all the madness happen around. But look at you.
I have had...
Perfect Penhallows.
Your father would be ashamed of you.
I'd punch him.
Okay then. Sure. He casts Hold Monster. You get frozen in place in whatever position you are in. You cannot move. I do have one other trick up my sleeve, I suppose. He casts Banishment on you. Your father comes around the corner, scuttling away at himself. Talia, you're back, so I think soon. Time moves differently here. And then you're back in there.
That was cruel.
And so, Rosalind, you find yourself back at the Velvet Masquerade. Talia and Agatha. Just letting you know where you are.
Okay.
It's not funny.
Sorry.
My goodness, this is serious business. You find yourselves in the Sanctum Impervious, having witnessed, well, not so much witnessed, but aided and abetted Lucas in a ritual of sorts to save his little pet, Oliver. Through some book reading and whatnot, he thought he could find a a ritual that would enable him to capture the essence, the soul of his faithful companion, and imbue it into this rock, stone, flesh. It's a strange substance. So he has sort of shut himself away for some privacy in the library where he's run through this ritual. And you're patiently waiting outside for hopefully good news. What are you doing?
Well, I suppose, how long is this taking?
Hours.
Hour. Oh, okay.
An hour.
I know. What are you doing? How are you reacting right now?
I think I'm just like quietly sat or stood, just like waiting. I think
Yeah.
I think I'm not really a person at the moment.
Fair. Well, I guess that's what we do then, is wait.
Have you got all of the list of things that you were given?
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, then we can do that while we wait.
We go around the sanctum and we an array of different weapons, swords, bullets, and the components that Rosalind and Madam B.
Sure. Harold has left to organise a couple of carriages.
Okay.
He knows a guy who can lend him some. So he's off doing that. Back at the Velvet Masquerade then. What are you doing?
So I think once we got back, Rosalind would have gone back up to the room she was staying in, because that's where all her things were. But she's sort of already packed everything, and she doesn't know why everyone else has been taking so long at the sanctum. And there's a bit of anxiety, and now the reality has sunk in of where we're going and that it's inescapable. And she's thinking about her mother. And she's sort of pacing around her room. And then I think she sits down. Is there a mirror in the room?
Yes.
Is it like a vanity? Or
Yes, with the table, the mirror, you can sit in front of it, blah, blah, blah.
I think she sits and she sort of tries, because she's still not very good at it, one-handed yet, to kind of fix her hair and make herself presentable, because that's still her instinct when she thinks about her mother.
Of course, and as your one hand is running a brush through your hair, another hand is placed over yours, and you look into the mirror and you can see Lilith behind you, sort of guiding your hand down through your hair. You seem very anxious.
Goodness, of course I haven't told you, we're going home. I'm going home.
I see.
Tonight. To Bledlow. Sorry, you startled me.
I do have that. Well.
But I'm glad you're here. There were some things I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course, you can tell me anything.
Well, actually, Gosh, I'm sorry, my mind is all over the place, but it's been a long day.
Yes, you have been a busy girl, haven't you?
Yes.
And doing so well.
Well, I don't know about that. But my father is awake, and Edward is awake. And I suppose we're making progress.
Yes, we should keep an eye on your father, shouldn't we?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure I trust his intentions.
Well, I think in some ways he is a very straightforward man. And of course, he is not likely to easily forgive what was done to me. But I explained to him about the ritual and about everything. I don't know what his plans are, but we shall see, I suppose.
Yes, just be prepared if you have to intervene to keep our plans on track.
Do they call you the Nightbird?
They have.
What does that mean?
Just some little snippet of an ancient language that has followed down through the ages.
I see.
Superstitions and whatnot.
You called me a dove.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Why does it mean anything? It's a turn of phrase.
I
Does
suppose.
it mean something to you?
Well, I heard it again from somebody else, and I was just interested. I know that we are bound together in the ways that we are, and it seemed like there might have been more there, and I told you before, and I will remind you again, I have every intention of remaining informed and equal and active here. So I just wanted to know if there was anything else I should know.
All you need to know is that we shall achieve great things together, you and I. And the world is in the palm of our hands.
Yes, and we need to do what's best for it.
Absolutely.
And that is what I am driven to do, always.
And I do so admire that in you.
Insight her.
Sure?
Let's see if a different dice works.
They work the same.
It does not. I rolled a 3.
Cool.
That's like a 5. She's like brushing my hair still.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I'm rather... I'm a little all over the place. I had a lot that I wanted to say to you, and I can't seem to make sense of any of it, and I don't know when everybody else will be arriving, and
Settle your nerves, darling. You are a lady of immense power now. It would not behoove you to be seen so indecisive.
I'm not indecisive anymore. I know what I want. I know what I am. I'm just afraid, I suppose, of all the variables, and going home is a strange notion after all this time, after everything. It's going to be strange. And there's just a lot of things at the moment.
Just see it as an opportunity to return, to show people who you truly are.
I think I know that now, at least. The last time we spoke, I know you were pushing me, because you knew I had that in me. And I did then, but now I've lost a great deal more. But in a way I feel, I don't know, not stronger, that's the wrong word, but I know who I am. And I know what I want. And I hope one day I will know who you are. Truly. And I don't say that from any ill will or mistrust. What I say that from is a place that has gotten quite a lot of people wrong in the past. I suppose I'm reassessing everything. But you know me. If you know one thing about me, I will do what's right for the good of the most people. That's what I know.
I would expect nothing less from you.
And then I think Rosalind is really trying hard to make sense of her thoughts, because there was a lot more she wanted to talk to Lilith about. There was a lot she wanted to say and ask. But in this moment, after dealing with Frederick and the Viscount and everything else that's gone on, and knowing where she's going tonight, none of it is coming out of her mouth. And so she just sits there and lets herself have this, whatever this is.
Okay, you sit there and Lilith gently brushes your hair into perfection. And we return then to the Sanctum Impervious. Lucas tentatively opens the door from the library. Everybody turns towards him at the sound. And he comes out very carefully holding this ruby crystallized sculpture of a perfect, not rendition, but of Oliver. Mm-hmm. Very carefully in his hands, and he comes out. You can see the sort of, glow from within it. I think it's done.
And it worked.
Hope so. I don't think I can bring myself to test it yet. But I think he's in there. Safe. I think I'm gonna get some sleep.
Yes, I believe that we're all leaving tonight.
Yes.
Do you
said.
do you think you'll be okay?
Yes.
You sure?
Hold down the fort, as they say.
Right. Hey,
good luck in Bledlow.
Thank you, and I hope all is okay.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
And he scurries off.
Right. I believe we have everything we were asked to get, so...
Yes, Howard's on his way back now, with a couple of carriages.
Alright, we'll get in a carriage and we'll go back to the Velvet Masquerade then.
Very good. A few minutes later then, Frederick. He's here. We should depart.
Alright. Okay.
So you head upstairs. Upstairs, out on the street, there are a couple of carriages. Howard's sitting up front on one of them. Oh. I'll drive one carriage. Frederick can drive the other. We'll head back to the Velvet Masquerade. Together we'll pick up the others and off we go.
Alright, and I'll get into the carriage that my dad is driving.
Mm-hmm.
Is there space up next to Harold?
Sure, yeah, there'll be enough space for 2 people to sit.
I'm gonna go sit up next to Harold.
Cool.
Where are Diamond and Albert going?
A Diamond staying.
Oh,
Albert.
Oh, she's staying with Luke.
So Albert was about to jump in the carriage that his father was driving, then noticing that everyone's got in that one and avoided.
that's why I was asking.
He jumps up and sits next to Frederick.
Okay. I'll just sit in the carriage by myself then.
Sorry, babe.
It's alright.
You all head off.
I feel very important, like...
Okay, you start making your way through London.
I think because she's had like a while to...
Start to sober up.
Yeah.
Let that pounding headache come in.
It's a good time. And I think she like sits in silence for a while. I'm sorry. For...
Everything?
Yeah.
Well, drink will do that to someone.
Yeah.
They do call it the Great Revealer.
Yeah.
Few tense moments back there.
Did my father used to be like me?
So, hot-headed and opinionated.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't think so. But Frederick seemed like he knew what he was doing, like he'd done it before.
We've had a few moments with your dad, father. Sometimes in the heat of battle, he's lost control the way you have. And ultimately, we're very experienced with demons. And, well, as you've seen, Frederick is very powerful. You have nothing to fear from him, though. I think we're all just a little, lost when it comes to you. We do wish your father was here.
Me too.
I'm sure it can't have been easy growing up without a mother. I want you to know I had no idea.
I know. I don't really know what to do.
Well, take your time. Think things through before you do. That's my advice. Certainly what your father would do. And I'm not saying you should apologize to Frederick now, but might help to smooth things over at some point.
Do you think he would ever apologize?
I think so. I don't think what he did tonight was out of any sort of maliciousness. But you are, you pack a punch.
I think it'll leave a mark.
I think so too. Surprised you didn't knock one of his teeth out.
Thank you.
Well, it's a strange new world ahead of us. I'm just trying to stay open-minded.
You're doing a very good job.
Your mother was a wonderful woman, you know. I knew her for a few years. I suppose technically as long as your father did. He introduced us to her quite early on. I did enjoy her artistic spirit. Yes, it would have been very different if she was still here, I'm sure. I hope you don't feel like any of us have let you down. We've all tried our best to fill that space in your life. Jonathan, more than anyone. He cares for you deeply too, you know. Anyway, you don't need to keep an old man like me company. Why don't you jump in the back and keep Agatha company? I don't think we need to stop, do we? You can swing round.
How fast are we going?
Just a normal speed, so like, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles an hour?
Sure, I'll give it a go.
Sure. I mean, you could literally jump down, run, and jumping, but whatever. However you want to do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Feel like, can I reach a door to open it if I just like swing around?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll swing.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Sight for the people of London.
Yeah. And also Agatha sat so helpful. What the fuck, bro?
The door opens.
You doing alright?
Harold told me to get in the back, but he said we didn't need to stop, so we didn't.
Fair enough. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah.
Bad.
What? Can I ask you what caused that? Because I haven't seen you act that way in a while.
Things have been a lot. And Frederick's awake.
Mm-hmm.
And the Viscount is awake.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have Rosalind anymore. So...
How do you mean?
I had to end it for a while. And it was bad. I think we were bad. And I don't want us to be. And I'm bad, and I don't want to be. And so I think we needed time. And now we're going to Bledlow.
Quite. You really do love her, don't you?
More than anything.
And this is for the best?
I think so.
That's good then.
I hope so.
I guess. Going back home, suppose maybe you won't have a lot of time to think about it. Maybe.
Maybe. Are you banking on the same thing with your mother?
I've been trying not to think about that at all. I don't think I told you, but Albert said that she's not been well herself lately.
Yes.
And
maybe it'll be very easy to avoid her then.
well, perhaps. Or well, there's something in the back of my mind that's telling me that she's acting this way to get me to feel bad, so that I wouldn't leave again.
Do you want to know my thoughts?
All right.
I think if a raving lunatic showed up at your house, screaming about children that you don't know where they are, and you're Georgiana Panhallow, you might find ways to harm such a person.
Really?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I suppose.
Because how would you know? How would she think that you would find out? She doesn't know that you're with Albert.
But Albert went to see her. I don't know, Taya. It wouldn't be out of character, is all I'm saying. But perhaps she is. Sedated, I suppose. Well, if she is, it'll be easy to avoid her.
And if she's not, you can just ignore her.
I will do my best. She's not easy to ignore.
We can make a plan. If she starts to talk to us, we'll just both turn our back. Walk away.
Do you really think that would work on my mother?
I think if I did it enough.
Perhaps it will work for you. She doesn't like you very much.
Quite, so if you stick by me, then she'll give up, probably. I'll turn into a demon in front of her. You have to admit it would be very funny.
It would be very funny.
I'll turn into a demon, I'll pick you up and I'll whisk you away. And then she'll never see you again.
That would probably work. It's so conflicting, Talia. I want to boast about everything. Drinking, laudanum, men. Gosh, even I Diamond kissed me. She would throw a fit. Yes, she'd throw a fit.
Why? What? How? What?
We were just talking, and I said I wanted to do something exciting. She asked me if I ever kissed a girl, and I haven't. So she kissed me.
Okay.
I think my mother would. Oh, Christ. Oh. But then also, I want to just keep quiet, leave her in the dark.
See how you feel when we're there?
Yeah.
If we end up in a situation where she does see you and know that you're around, then I guess the decision gets made. Because then she'll know that you're alright.
Yeah.
But I'll stand by you. Whatever you pick.
Thank you.
And if you want me to show off on my own at some point, I'll do, whatever.
We'll see how it goes. Thank you.
While she's in her sedated state, I'll creep into her room as a demon and just stand over her and then slip away. I won't do that.
But if you're trying to be a better person, then...
Yeah. Quite. Speaking of, I did make a promise that I would start saying all of my impulses.
Alright.
So I thought maybe you should be pre-warned about that.
Okay. That would be useful. Mm-hmm.
All right.
And so in time, the carriages pull up into Ratcliffe, and you have the opportunity to enter the carriage of your choosing with the Viscount.
So I suppose I say goodbye to Lilith
Sure.
and try and shake off that and go downstairs with my things.
Mm-hmm.
I have to run in and get my stuff, so I probably won't be in either of the carriages when you get to them.
All right. But I suppose that does mean we might cross paths at some point.
True.
How do you look?
Bad.
Bad in the way Rosalind would recognise.
Yes. I think so, probably.
Yeah.
And I think if we do meet, there's like a moment of like eye contact and then very like almost ashamed, head down, walks away.
Does anybody else come in, or are they waiting in the carriages?
Just waiting, I think.
Yeah, I've got everything, so...
I'll take a moment. Is the Viscount, like, waiting for me?
Well, my dear, shall we?
Very well. I suppose we step out. See Harold and Frederick driving the carriages. this is the first time the Viscount and Frederick have been conscious and in a space since everything. So I think there's a moment for Rosalind of registering that and sort of looking between the two of them.
Sure. Yeah, Frederick is looking right at him.
Oh, God. I look at Frederick. I hope he remembers what I said to him. And then I know which carriage Talia will be better in, so I go into the Frederick carriage.
Cool. Okay, as the Viscount opens the door for you,
Of course.
you slip in. You find yourself sitting next to Lilith, who's already in the carriage. She's got a little reticule sitting on her lap. She's all dressed up in a, like a
travel coat.
Travel coat and things. Little bonnet on. She's looking very prim and proper as your governess.
Are you coming with us?
I wouldn't miss it for the world, darling. Someone has to keep an eye on everybody.
Right. Very well. Well, that's it.
Bring myself back up and get back in carriage with Aggie.
Whoosh, off you go. Through the streets of London. 4 presumed dead members of high society, potentially more. A wanted criminal, though not named as such. Very sickly girl.
Not a
all
sick
heard of her.
anymore.
I don't know if you've heard of me.
I've been
Very unwell.
very upset.
So make a... I don't know, there's no point... You need to get through London without being recognised, so...
We've got
We got
Cat and
carriages, yeah.
So-
Harold and Frederick are up top.
And of course you...
Harold's got his hat, so
Yes,
he might...
Harold's magic hat.
You gave it back to him.
Yeah.
Harold does have his magic hat.
So Harold can look different.
Yeah, so Harold, sometime during the journey he has attuned to his hat and changes his appearance before they leave the city. Frederick is just Frederick. He feels fine.
He's so arrogant.
Wow, rude. So in terms of, you can't stealth in a horse and carriage, obviously. So it's a mixture of hiding behind curtains, disguise self, and just force of will.
I think Talia tries to sleep for at least some of it.
Certainly try. Carriages are not known for their comfort.
Yeah, but I also just think the state that she's in, she sort of
true,
passes out
true.
a bit.
Rosalind doesn't sleep. She's sat in between her fiancé and her patron, and she's just sat. And her father's driving the carriage.
Yeah. I suppose there's a mixture of like going through my bags, making sure that I absolutely do have everything, and just taking that time to rest a little bit. I don't know if Agatha falls asleep, but she definitely like closes her eyes, rests. So.
Sure. You'll get a short rest.
Oh!
Yay!
As you're going along,
Nice.
as the carriages trundle their way through the cobbled streets of London, dust kicked up in their wake. Carriages, you hear a voice outside in the distance, and the carriages begin to slow. Albert sort of pops his head down to you guys. Has a sort of double take as he sees that there's an extra person in the carriage, but recovers. It's just some watchmen ahead.
Very well.
Everything will be fine, I'm sure. And you two, it's just you two in the carriage, don't say.
Yep.
Yeah. same thing. Howard sort of pulls that little slide open, and it's just like, nothing to worry about, we'll be fine. And you just see a stranger's face there, but awfully late to be out travelling by carriage at this time. Well, we overran on some business, but keen to get going and find ourselves a room for the night. Right. Well, you won't mind if we have a quick look in your carriages, will you, sir? No, right, just my family. Just my 2 children in the back here. Curtain pulls aside, and you see a guardsman's face peering in. His lantern comes up, shines at the 2 of you. Two young girls. He sort of takes you in. Looks like it's a long night for you girls. You're looking tired. Where are you heading?
Home.
Where's home then?
Bledlow.
Travelling for the night, are you?
I believe so.
We might be stopping to get a room or something.
Where are you thinking of stopping?
I don't know.
That would be up to father, I suppose.
He turns back to him. Oh, are you thinking of stopping, sir? Well, there's a nice inn at Sevenlock, which is a few hours away, but we'll rest up there probably if the horses need to be changed and whatnot, but that's probably the plan for now. It's a bit dangerous to be carrying your children through the night in the countryside. Oh, I've got a little protection here. He sort of pats his leg, and there's a pistol sitting there. I see. During this, the other guard is talking to your father at the same time, asking similar questions.
Can I... Does there seem to be any recognition because my father is undisguised and is a public figure? Like, from what I've heard, could I pick up on...
Peek out of the...
Yeah.
You can make an observation check of some sort.
Insight? Or... Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to get a read on the guard.
Yeah, oh, it's bad. 11.
11. It's dark, it's hard to tell. The light is shining at you, sort of thing, so you can't see him too much. You're not getting a good view of him. Good evening, officer. Where are you heading at this late hour? We're making our way eventually to Bledlow. We've had as you may have overheard from my companion there, we had some meetings in the city. They've overrun late, but we're keen to make a move rather than spend another night in London. I see. Well, I'm just going to have a quick check in your trunks, if that's okay. Oh, there's really no need for that. It's just clothing and whatnot. All the same, I think I'll have a look. You really don't need to do that. We'll be fine. You can actually let us leave, actually. You're right. We'll let you leave. You can be on your way. Very well. Have a safe journey, gentlemen. Good luck. Safe travels. And I'll tick off one of his spell slots.
Don't say.
As he casts Suggestion. And the carriages make their way out of London into the darkness.
It's a little bit. And down when I realise that's...
Yes. Most people leaving London into the countryside, known for its dangers of highway robbers and whatnot, and bandits, would not be so relaxed, but this is a group of people that fear nothing from bandits. And as you make your way out into the countryside along one of the main roads, You head through a sort of more forested area. And the carriages come to a halt just at the edge of the forest because when you look out the window to see why, a tree has fallen down across the road.
I've read this in a book.
I don't know what you mean.
Tully has definitely read this in a book.
Which carriage is in the front?
Howard's is at the front at the moment.
I'll sort of try and peer out the window to see what's going on.
He doesn't shout it, but he sort of says in a voice that sort of carries, "The road ahead is blocked. Looks like a tree has fallen down. Be on alert."
Right.
Yeah, I'll
Set up.
Sure,
set
make
up. I'll get one of I'll get my pistols out.
make whatever checks you want to for observing, perception, insight, survival, whatever you want, whatever you feel is relevant to what you want to do.
I'm gonna do perception for listening out.
Yeah,
Get advantage on it.
I got an 11 in perception.
I'm gonna use this one.
It's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 13 for perception.
11.
Cool. So the dim lamps that are on the carriage lighting up the area ahead don't provide enough sort of light for you to get a good look at anything, and you're not hearing anything suspicious out there, just the sounds of crickets and not cicadas. I feel like they're not in this country, but crickets and other nighttime creatures.
Owls.
Yeah, there's definitely the sound of an owl. You can hear the rustling of
Look at Lilith.
perhaps rustling of perhaps rats or rabbits or other underground rodenty type creatures. Ugh.
Do you suppose it's some sort of trick?
It could be, but sure it's nothing we can't handle.
Quite right.
Well, we better try and get this moved then. Who's feeling strong?
I'll get out.
Just look at the Viscount of it. My love, surely this is a task you'll be very adept at.
Of course, of course.
You're so strong.
It might take a few of us.
Relax a little bit when he's out the carriage. I just wanted a break for a moment.
I'm sure everything will be fine, darling. You can all handle yourselves. If bandits are attempting to waylay us, I'm sure they'll be in for quite the surprise, would they not?
Well, quite. I just fear a little more than bandits.
I'm not sensing anything.
Right.
So you've jumped out, and you're heading forward to inspect.
Yeah. I mean, if we're told that it has to be out of the way, so.
Frederick has also got down and is
My two favourite men to work with.
few.
In my head, I think Rosalind is sort of glancing out of the window, sort of past Lilith, and I see a flash of your red hair, and I realise the three people who have gone to help, and Rosalind is just, and then she just sort of, and she sighs, and she sort of hides behind Lilith so she can't see out the window.
Ooh, well, this is a large tree, isn't it? Suppose we could attempt to blast it out the way, or
How big of a tree is it?
I'd say probably the trunk is maybe like a foot wide. So it's not a massive oak tree or anything like that.
Does it look like it's been cut, or does it look like it's fallen?
Guess you don't need to make an investigation check for that. You just have to look, and it will
Yeah.
be obvious. No, it looks like it's just fallen.
Okay, interesting.
You can certainly make a roll if you want to see if there's anything else untoward. Now you're close there. Or nature, survival.
No, we'll stick with investigation. It's plus 4. So 16.
16. On a 16, in the dark, a lantern shining over it. Looks like perhaps it's an old tree, slightly rotten, and maybe it had simply just given out in the latest winds.
It's only a foot wide. I feel like we can just like move it, right? Is that deranged of me to think?
No.
Not with
So,
Talia's strength.
Yeah, that's what I was
Strength check.
thinking
Yeah.
you were going to do
Yeah.
anyway, so...
You can give it a go.
With help.
With help, sure. With advantage, make a strength check to see if you can start dragging it to make some room.
Somebody says blast it and Talia's already like trying to lift it like. Okay. Oh, very bad, very
Aw.
bad. That was 2 8s. What's my strength? Plus 3, so that's 11. Unless it's athletics, in which case I have more.
Embarrassed herself.
That would be strength. No. That is not enough. You start pulling it. It shifts a little bit. You can move it like an inch, but it's difficult to get a grip on, and it's heavy.
Well, that's all I've got. I can try and do that again.
I think we'll have to unsaddle the horses. Not unsaddle, whatever. I think we'll have to use the horses to drag this out the way.
Alright.
I mean, are you sure? I'm pretty sure I could fireball this into pieces.
Sure, go ahead. Set the whole forest on fire. That sounds smart.
Rosalind hears like a glimpse of that, and it's just in the carriage sinking down further behind Lilith.
I suppose it hasn't rained for a while, has it? It is rather dry in here. Perhaps you're right. Very well. Horses it is, then I'll help. Very good. So, you unattach the horses from the carriages. Use some handy ropes, whatever you can, to attach, and yeah, the horses are strong enough together to start pulling this branch away,
Oh, somebody's about to steal our horses.
making enough space just to squeeze the carriages past. Get the horses reattached to the carriages. Give them a little break. Breather. And carry on your way again. And as you get out, just past this forestry, out into the sort of open landscape of sort of farming country, you Talia, first hear it. A sort of buzzing sound in the distance.
Buzzing like bees or buzzing like louder than bees?
Buzzing like bees, I guess, yeah. And the horses get a little agitated. They start whinnying and shaking their heads. And then the carriages start to sort of rock and wobble a little and sort of jolt as the sort of wheels are sort of losing, not grip, but like suddenly it's almost as if the road is liquefying around
Harold.
around the carriage wheels, and Howard sort of gives the horses a whip to sort of urge them on a little bit more, and then one of the horses sort of cries out and rears up as if something's bitten him from below, and the carriages both come to a stop.
Lilith,
And this, suddenly you are surrounded by this buzzing sound, and the carriage is like quack, 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 as a swarm of insects of some sort is suddenly hitting the carriages. The people on top cry out in pain. And that's where we'll leave it.
No. Come back next week to find out whatever the fuck that is.
Definitely come back next week for buzzing like bees, but the ground is liquefying. Jesus. Okay.
Give like and comment and subscribe if you can, because it helps. I know everybody says it, but
But then we get more of our fantastic content.
Check out our Patreon for any bloopers. I'm pretty sure there are
there's so
bloopers.
many. You wanna join our Patreon to watch us be funny.
And our Patreon, of course, has all our live shows on.
It does.
It has
Live shows.
our very exclusive live shows.
Very
which are
chaotic.
Have you uploaded
great.
the last 2 yet?
No, but we probably will have by the time this comes out. But there's currently 2 or 3 on there. 2 more have been recorded, and we'll be going on there soon. You can find more character playlists. You can find some more letter readings, journal readings, just general fun stuff.
I think you've only got like 1 Talia playlist stuff. I should put all of
Got
it.
a lot, but it's a good time. We're a good time, so you should follow us. And you should...
We're a good time.
We're a good
Yeah, we
time.
are.
See you next week.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Some